I'm Dr. Quinton. I'm the Medical Director and CEO of Modern Psychiatry and Wellness, and also the Board Chairman for Genesis Center of Excellence, where we provide a great deal of help to those who are striving to make better lives in the midst of their addiction. Over the past 2 to 3 weeks, we've put out several posts that have talked about the importance of trying to find ways to cope in the midst of COVID-19 or the coronavirus. We've talked previously about the importance of taking precautions. We've talked about some of the symptoms of this virus and how to get help. And we've also talked about the importance of wearing masks, particularly when you're going out in social venues. So I want you to reference those important things. But with our last post, we took a very different angle. We wanted to talk about how we can continue to move forward with our lives in the midst of what's going on with the pandemic. In our last post, we talked about how this is a grand opportunity for us to be more reflective of those things that we're trying to achieve in 2020. 2020 is turning out to be a very difficult year. A lot of challenges, a lot of barriers. But yet there is still opportunity yet in this year for us to be able to achieve those things personally that we want to gain. With the last post, we talked about finding that one thing that gives your life meaning, that one thing that gives your life purpose, that one thing that you can read endlessly about, that thing that gives you a great deal of energy such that you don't want to put it down. I want you to be reflective of that one thing. And last week, you were supposed to write that one thing down, identify that thing. And today, as we go on to step 3, we're going to talk about what to do with that one thing. With that one goal, whatever it may be, has to be something that gives your life meaning. Has to be something that creates a burning desire. Has to be something that you're willing to sacrifice for. That one thing could be a book that you've been wanting to write. It could be the business that even now you still want to start. It could be that project at school, at work that you still want to try to push through and accomplish. That goal can be anything, but there is a rule with that goal. We need for that goal to be measurable. We need for that goal to be, for example, I'm going to write one book, or I'm going to open a business that has so many customers, or I'm going to run or walk this distance. It has to be something that you can measure and that you can track over time. So we're going to name this goal the COVID-19 goal. The COVID-19 goal. We're going to take this thing of COVID-19, which has been an area of great stress and also of great fear. We're going to change that to something that means opportunity. Opportunity now for us to create new goals to take our lives to a different place. At this point, I would invite you to take your COVID-19 goal and post on Facebook that you're actually moving forward with your goal. You can go on LinkedIn and put a post there that you're moving forward with your COVID-19 goal. Feel free to share with us at Facebook and Modern Psychiatry. Look there, you can place a post on how you are moving forward with your COVID-19 goal. Before I move forward, I'd like to give a warm shout out to all of my friends and family back in Norfolk, Virginia. I'd like to speak to all of our folks here in the greater Cincinnati area, all of my peeps who are here in Butler County, all of my team members who are part of Modern Psychiatry and Wellness and the Genesis Center of Excellence, all of our clients who come to see us for care, and especially I'd like to send a shout out to all of our Genesis clients who are living in recovery housing right now, managing their lives as they fight this illness of addiction. Moving forward with this goal will take us using some very basic precepts, and we'll set the foundation with some basic ideas that we'll build on over time. In order to move forward with this, you're going to need one tool. And that one tool to start with is this. Yes, this is the composition theme book from junior high. You're going to use this very extravagant tool to be the facilitator of your goal. You can purchase one of these perhaps for $2 to $3, but this will be crucial throughout this whole process of establishing that goal, then building on various tools in order to move forward. So what is the first step? The first step is identifying that goal and taking that one goal and writing it down in this book. So we're going to open the first page of this book. Here you have some title stuff here that you can put your name, and actually has some stuff where you can talk about your class schedule, but none of us are in class right now. But this is the key page here. This page will be the blueprint of how you're going to move forward over the next 4 to 6 weeks. But I would like for you to start by doing two very simple things. Starting as of today, writing the date on the very top line of this page. And then in the middle of this page, I would like for you to write that one goal. Again, on the top line, the date, and in the middle of this page, I would like for you to write your one goal. And I would like for you to write this one goal down along with the date every day that you wake up. What is the importance of writing down this goal? When we actually write down our goals, and even sometimes write down our task, we then send a special signal to our subconscious. What we physically write down, we then begin to implant in our subconscious. When we write these things down, we then tell our subconscious, this is what we must do. When we write these things down, our subconscious then works very hard to train our speech to be in line with that goal. Our subconscious then also trains our behavior to attract other people who can help us with our goal. And writing this down keeps us focused every day on what that goal is. So this is a very crucial part with your COVID-19 goal. Again, writing down that one goal each day in the middle of this page. So that is the first thing that I would like for you to do this week. From now moving forward, try to diligently write down the date and write down this goal. Consistency does yield benefit. The second thing that I'd like for you to do this week is also very simple. Our brain loves consistency and our brain loves structure. What I would like for you to work on now is to work on your sleep and wake schedule. Many of us who are working at home, many of us who are studying at home have found that our schedules have kind of drifted away from what they used to be when we were most effective. And I would like for us to try to get our sleep and wake cycles back on track. By doing that, we help stabilize our mood symptoms. We also help reduce our anxiety. And also, we give our subconscious or unconscious a time to work. Believe it or not, the brain uses a great deal of energy, yes, while it's awake, but the brain also uses a disproportionate amount of energy when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, your subconscious takes these things that you've written down each day and it tries to make calculations. It tries to send you messages on how you can most effectively get there. So protecting your sleep is very important. So this week, I challenge you to try to get yourself to bed before 11 o'clock each night. For some of us, that may be a challenge, particularly those of us who like to binge watch television or scroll through social media. It's going to be tough for the first few days. But again, trying to get to bed by 11 o'clock each night. And then here's the zinger. I need you up by 8 o'clock the next morning. 8 o'clock the next morning. And it's going to take a little bit of work getting there. But if you're able to get this amount of sleep, and if you're consistently able to manage these bedtimes, it gives your brain what it needs to start to execute the goals that you've started to write here each and every day. I thank you for your time today. I wish that you be well, that you be safe, that you take precautions. I wish that you continue to cope well with what's going on with COVID-19. Please remember, post your goals on Facebook or on LinkedIn or any other social media in regards to hashtag COVID-19 goals. This is Quinton Moss. I appreciate your time and God bless you.